Everyone, greetings from Miss Modella TV. I'm bringing my greetings to you, and this video you're about to watch is what we are passing through in the hands of our ambassador. The ambassador us in Europe, and what they did to us when we are coming to do passport for our document or our traveling passport. They will delay and took your money and without doing your passport for you. This is what you are going to listen and watch. Our brother is complaining how they stop him not to travel to Nigeria, and a lot of complaints are becoming, and what we are seeing, what we are experiencing through these people without no conscience. They are be dealing with us mercilessly because we don't have a say, because they are the top.
See my luggage that I supposed to come back today, March 13th. 2021. This is my luggage that I'm supposed to carry, go back to Nigeria today. This is my ticket from Zurich to Istanbul, Istanbul to Lagos. This is my ticket. This is my ticket from Lagos to Asaba. But I go to the embassy because I tried to renew my passport since 9 December 2020. And I do the payment online, everything. Since then, I was calling embassy. Embassy, no, they pick my call. Then, January 5th, again, I write email to embassy. Nobody reply me. I call embassy, nobody reply me. Nobody call me back. Nobody write me. On 26th January, I take off from my working place. I drive to the embassy Ben, almost 2 hours plus. Then I was there. The painful thing is that one Toyota Corolla red was in front of me. Then he entered embassy. Then I look for park place to park my car. When I come back, the gate was open. Then I go inside, ring bell. Nobody opened door for me. Nobody even talked to me. I was there like more than 30 minutes, ringing bell. Nobody talked to me. Then I go back again, my car. I sit down inside my car. Then I come back again, ring the same bell. Nobody talked to me. But there is people inside that embassy. That is why I made that video. I made the video that I made that on 26th January. Then, if the video is bad, why did the embassy update their website on 28th January? Why did they send the receptionist woman to the pick people's call from that 28th January? They take correction because of my video. Now, they give me appointment to come on Thursday, 11 March, for my passport. I was there on Thursday from 15 after 9 till around 4. First, they told me that ambassador want to talk to me. Then I said, okay. After they are doing passport for all my group, because how they are doing is that every 10 group, this one will come. After they will send them away, they will go and sit outside, another people will come. I was there. They do almost 50 people passport that day. But they did not give me a passport. They say ambassador want to talk to me. Ambassador, I did not see. Letter to immigration officer, call me inside office. Then we talk about the video. I explain how it happened. Then too, they were shocked. Even the funniest thing is that some people that has been working in that embassy, I call them. They tell me that they are not even working under immigration session. But I saw them that Thursday, smuggling people from outside, taking people's passports, inside. But they said they are not working under immigration. But they are working. Then now, they give me this receipt that my immigration controller general said that they should issue me the passport on 22nd March. What is the problem? I don't know. First, they said that they blacklist my name. So, because I made a video that I complained against embassy. And the embassy took correction for that video. Now they are putting my name in a blacklist as a terrorist or as a what? Because of the ambassador. But I don't blame them. You know, why I don't blame them is that a cursed country is always so. If a leaders can be behaving stupid, that means the country will continue behaving stupid. If ambassador have sense, he's supposed to come out and apologize to Nigerians. But it's not their fault, because all our Nigerian embassy in Europe, they have turned it into a business center. See what is happening in embassy. You will call for appointment. After if you book online, do the payment online, embassy will not give you appointment in time. But call their private line. If you call their private line, you don't even need to print out any paper again. You don't even need to fill anything. Just carry only your passport, go to the embassy. Put 200 francs or 300 francs. They will do the passport immediately without even wasting time. That is the country that we are proud of. That is the country that we are proud of. But to thank you very, very much, Ambassador, because this delay now may be, assuming I travel today, maybe I will enter one criminal hand or people will give me poison. But to thank you, at least you protect me by delaying my passport. So all those people that plan evil, maybe they will not see me again. So you try a lot. Thank you very, very much. But remember this power you are showing. You see your children, Ambassador, I'm talking to you, Nigeria Ambassador in Switzerland. You see your children, see this power you are showing. Your own children, they will struggle for this power. They will fight themselves for this power. They will use weapon against themselves because of this power. Your own children, they will use weapon against themselves because of power. Instead of you people to come out and say sorry. You are putting my name in a blacklist because I complain against the evil and nonsense thing you people are doing in embassy. A whole embassy will not be picking people's call. You will write email, nobody will reply your email. Then I complain about it. Then we people send my name for them to put in a blacklist as a terrorist or what. But your Fulani people will be killing people in Nigeria. Nobody will condemn them. Nobody will talk against them. I complain just because of your attitude as a leader. You claim to be a leader. But you show that you have no sense as ambassador. That you are just a foolish man. I will continue cursing you people, insulting you people till you people change. But thank you very, very much. I thank you because I can stay here if I like. I have my children here, my family, I can stay here, no problem. I have nothing to lose. You know what? I have nothing to lose. I can be here till this nonsense regime finish. Because this regime is a regime of stupid people, foolish people.
Good day, everybody watching me. My name is Emmanuel Mark Bamidele, reporting for the Nigeria in Diaspora Television, Nido TV, and African Mirror TV here in Switzerland. My primary objective of today is to question where is the head of this embassy. I mean, the building you are seeing right behind me is the embassy of Nigeria. But for almost 4 years now, we have an ambassador, but this ambassador has never spent in total 6 months out of these 4 years. Salaries are being paid that are even up to 20,000 every month. The residence of the ambassador alone cost almost 8,000 francs, if not more, every month to maintain. But still, this building is more or less equals to empty. The bottom line and the bone of contention now is that in our Nigeria in Diaspora organization, we are facing a very big internal crisis. This crisis emerged over a project that is being approved for Nigeria by the Swiss Agency for Development and Cooperation, SDC, to a tone of 1.4 million Swiss francs, an equivalent of $1.5 million. Now, this project has divided the NIDO Switzerland. The newly elected executive committee complained that the president in person of Mr. Isaac Obodo refused to carry them along. So while he was in Nigeria on an official assignment, he was removed or suspended, better to say. And in retaliation, the president called an emergency general assembly. In this general assembly, a decision was made and he suspended back all his other executives and he appointed acting executive to replace them. When the president was suspended, they set up a committee to look into his action. The president was invited and we were told that he didn't turn up for the invitation. Now, there will be another general assembly called by the president, suspended president, to say, but the president still thinks he is still in control. The executive who were set up said that they are the management board and they have the constitutional right to suspend the president. We are now hoping to find assistance from the embassy of Nigeria. But where is the ambassador? This building has no ambassador. The ambassador is in Nigeria for one reason or the other. But the question is, in a well-blessed country like Nigeria, where you have qualified people, why can't they send an ambassador who is ready to commit to the cause of the assignment, to be there for the citizen of Nigerians here, to be there for the interest of the country? I am using this medium to beg the Senate, whenever they are appointing or approving an ambassador for anywhere in the world, most especially for Switzerland, they should make sure the ambassador is somebody who is willing, ready to stay and work in Switzerland. We understand there could be international assignment, but going away for months and salary are being paid, this is equivalent of what they call ghost worker. Because when you are getting a salary and you're not coming to an office, I cannot understand what kind of an ambassador we have in this country. And Mr. President, when you are appointing an ambassador, please appoint someone who is ready to work.